Okay, guys, so it is the day before I go off with my hubby up to LA to the CBS studios to go to a taping of The Late Late Show with James Corden. I'm actually super excited. Like, I'm really excited because I love James Corden. I made the mistake of reading some reviews about the people's experiences being in the audience of the James Corden show. And I don't know, I just want to go in there kind of neutral despite those reviews that I read. There's actually some pretty like positive reviews coming out in the most recent months, so I'm not too like worried about what my experience is going to be. And obviously, like, your glass is half empty or half full anyways to begin with, and I don't know, I err to the side of half full, just in certain like in most situations. That's right. This girl goes back to school tomorrow, and then I'll be heading up to LA with the hubby. How it usually works if you go to a taping at CBS Studios is you park at the Grove, and then you have to pay like an insane amount of money for the parking. Depending on how long you stay, a whole day is like $24. What's cool about the James Corden tickets is it's through One Iota, and I like them for some reason because they actually give you a breakdown of what to expect during the day. So they're saying like, oh, check in. It's pretty cool. They already gave me a breakdown. I like that. I like knowing what to expect when I go in there. Yes, maybe there'll be some like setbacks, like they won't start recording right away. Maybe they'll run a little bit behind, but at least I have a general like timeline of what to expect when I'm up there. Good job, One Iota. I appreciate that. I like that a lot. Also, we got our Turnerway tickets for Just Roll With It. Do you like how I did her hair? I redid her hair. I put purple in there. It's actually called, I think it's Wild Orchid from
Ion.
No, not Ion. Oh yeah, from Ion Brilliance. And then I forgot the color.
Oh gosh.
I forgot what the name of that one is, but I will link the product that I use in her hair. I like Ion Brilliance a lot because I believe that the color, like from all the other products that I've used to color my hair, like Sparks or whatever, or Arctic Fox, this one stays in. I feel like it stays in and it's more pigmented. It stays in a little longer than the other ones. Arctic Fox, I think, like fades really quickly, and Sparks fades really quickly, especially if you use like the warmer, like the red and the orange tones. I just like Ion Brilliance, so I will link them in our description below. Tomorrow, James Corden. I have a really cute outfit because another thing I read about going to their taping is the better you look, the more of a chance you get to sit like closer. Apparently there's like these comfy lounge seats. Yeah, this is how much I watch. I actually, like, it's funny, like, I love James Corden, don't get me wrong. I don't stay up to watch the show. I watch a lot of clips, and I love James Corden myself, like, personally. Like, does it seem wrong for me to, like, want to go to a show taping and I don't typically watch, like, an entire show from start to finish? Oops. Or what she would say, and I oop.
Oh,
But anyway,
no.
yep, tomorrow another LA trip, and hopefully this one is better than our last trip up to LA, because if you've seen that vlog, which I will link below, we went up there
We came back down.
to drive back down. Alrighty, guys, see you tomorrow.
Look, it's a Nutella candle.
What? Nutella candle?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, all. Look how cute I am. I want to show you like my full outfit later. I think I look so cute. I never normally let me have this moment, okay? Because I never feel like this confident. I have the cutest outfit on in the world, to me personally. So hubby and I are just gassing up the car. We are heading up to LA. We are going to a taping of The Late Late Show with James Corden. I'm so excited, guys. I love James Corden so much. He's just so bubbly, and I love his accent, and he has a wonderful personality. He's just altogether amazing. I heard in reviews how standoffish he could be to the audience members, but I can understand that. I mean, I can understand how he wants to focus on his work. He's technically out of his job. And, you know, maybe he just feels like if he connects with one audience member, he has to connect with all of them. And he wants to be fair. So I could totally understand the professionalism that he has to maintain. So there's usually parking at the Grove for like CBS studio like audience members. Maybe, just maybe we'll head over to the farmer's market for lunch. So I can't wait to like kind of show you guys that, because if you remember, I'll link it below. If you guys remember when we went to the Price is Right, I stopped by a place for a po' boy. I don't think I'll get that again, but because it was just really messy to eat in line. So hopefully there are plenty of other places and I'll try something for you guys. I always try food for you guys on my vlogs, but I love food. Guys, the soup of the day is tequila. What? Okay, so we're currently going through the farmer's market that's located at the Grove in Los Angeles. So much stuff here. And like when you're hangry, it's hard to make a choice on what you want to eat because there's so much great stuff. We're like in the marketplace part because there's like a lot of fruit stands and there's like dried fruit and like popcorn behind me. So good. And we've got a couple hours before we need to be for going to the studio, so we've got some time. I just hope I make a choice on what I want to eat before it's too late. I think we found our joint. What do you think?
I think this looks satisfying.
Look at all that. Look at all these hot sandwiches and cold sandwiches and breakfast sandwiches. You can make it a meal. Look at that cheesesteak. Look how pretty that looks. I got some fries and I got a hot vegetarian sandwich, grilled veggies. Look at how pretty that is. All right, so we just got our sandwiches. Tom went for a cheesesteak. Look at that. And I went for the hot vegetarian sandwich. I have no idea what's in this sandwich. It's a mystery. I asked for the hot vegetarian and he was like, do you want everything on it? And I was like, sure, because I'm not picky. So there are like mushrooms and onions and peppers and all sorts of good stuff in there. Look how freaking delightful that looks. I don't have a tripod or anything, so I'm gonna try to make this work. All right, let's do this. It's a big hunky freaking sandwich. How does one eat this? I'm gonna just do it. That's pretty good. What is this on top? There's like some kind of like relishy, peppery thing up on top. I'm gonna try that with my fork. Ooh, that relish on top. Oh my god, that is like wonderful spice. There's good acidity from some like vinegar in there. So freaking good. Look how freaking hunky this sandwich is. Hunky, chunky, huge. That was a messy sandwich, but it's like chock full of veggies, and they're like sauteed just right. They're not overcooked, and they're very well seasoned. Pretty good. I'm gonna try these fries now. You know how I am about fries. You can tell they're fresh potatoes. Oh yeah. You know what these kind of remind me of? In-N-Out fries. But way better. Way better. Got a nice subtle crisp on the outside, and on the inside, it's just like delicate potato-ness. Oh my gosh, so good. You gotta try that.
Alright. Messy.
I know, mine's super messy, but so good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Salsa is actually kind of spicy. They put a salsa on top.
Yeah, it's like a relish. Like, it's
Yeah.
super good.
The meat itself, like a carne asada. So it's not a traditional, like a Philly cheesesteak, but it's a good cheesesteak. There's a salad underneath all this. I mean, it's good. It's better for you, I guess, but it's a lot. When I just wanted like a simple, like meat, cheese,
Peppers, onions.
but it's still good. It's still tasty.
Yay. Okay, we're gonna finish eating so we can get over to the CBS studios because I need to get into this freaking show. I am not getting rejected again by any TV studio. Do you know what the relish on top of this sandwich reminds me of? It reminds me of the relish they have at Jersey Mike's. Except Papa Jake's is way better. Like, the flavor is just spot on. I wish I could just like have a whole freaking like container of it and like take it home and eat it with everything because that is so good. So the trick is let the veggies fall onto your fries and then you got veggie fries. I just had a really good bite of the fries with like some of that relish. Oh my god, so much good spice. It's like better than dipping your fries in ketchup. What? Ah, stuffed, man. Now I get to stand at a CBS studio line while I digest. Let's do this. And here we are. So yeah, we're in line at the CBS studios. I think we're the first in line because I believe this is the right spot. No one else is here yet. Well, I just like to be early to these things just to ensure that I have seats and that we're at the proper place, and if anything happens, you know, we're here. I think we have like an hour and a half until the check-in either begins or the deadline begins. So I don't think we're like extremely early. I think if it were like 9 a.m. would be really early. I don't think this is early. I think this is like a pretty good time. Plus I'm still digesting from that really big freaking like meal that I had. Even though it was like 78% veggies, it was still a very heavy meal. And I feel bad because I ended up throwing up like most of the fries. I will keep you guys updated. Hopefully I can vlog a little bit more before we get into the studios, but I don't know how strict they are about having phones. I know once you get into the studio you have to have your phones off. I don't know how they are in the waiting area getting into the studio, so I will update y'all later with more stories. Okay, bye. Okay, so we got into the studios. I'm actually in the bathroom because people are really funky at the studios about having like your phones out. So I didn't want to like try to vlog in line and then I get busted for it. But two things. One Iota staff members get treated very well because they're just so smiley and so helpful and wonderful. And let me ask you this: why are One Iota staff members working the like on-camera audiences line? Like why? Like I don't understand. Like where's one-camera audience people? So you could already tell like One Iota, amazing people. Like they're a great staff. They're super helpful and wonderful. And another thing, you already see like little bit of that like separation I got in like that I read up like as far as like reviews go for the James Corden show. We were all in a priority line getting checked in, and I got let me show you here. I got a purple wristband. Other people got like a purple and a gold wristband, so I don't understand like what that's all about. I don't know if they're gonna get seated closer or if they're gonna get seated in a different part of the studio, so we'll just have to wait and see. Again, you will have story time maybe after the taping. I think we have another like 30 minutes or so before we have to get in. All right. Okay, so we're at Umami Burger for dinner. Hubby's right there. Hubby's right there. Just got a James Corden, and oh my gosh, do you have the time to listen to all the awesome things? First of all, don't read the reviews of how the Late Late Show with James Corden show goes before you go, because it really, I guess I could say the reviews really lower your expectations for what you want to experience for a show taping. Absolutely, I have to disagree with like all the negative like reviews that are on there. First of all, when people talk about how like the wait time takes forever getting into the studio, that's like that for every show taping. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been to numerous show tapings and it's like that. It's a hurry up and wait process. First of all, you're there to be part of how they bring the energy like at the show, and they're there to get your reactions. But the audience member studio ticket staff has nothing to do with the staff that works and the crew that works on the show and the people that are casted in the show. So it is a hurry up and wait. They have to communicate with the studio, and they're doing you a favor, and they're free tickets most of the time. So whatever, be prepared to, you know, get to the plate, get to like the area early, grab a bite to eat, and then that way when you're in line, you can digest and you can stay hydrated, you know, with like a water or something. So be prepared to wait. But anyways, the breakdown really went like this. The fluffer was okay. I like that he wasn't over the top, like trying to make you laugh the whole time, because I hate fluffers that are like that, like that go out of their way to be too corny for the audience, and then you're like, who is this guy? But he isn't the most entertaining. He's just there to like kind of break down what's gonna happen on the show. He gives you hand signals to try to get you to laugh or to get you to like scream and applaud louder, that kind of stuff. So don't expect too much from this guy, but he's super nice. Like, he takes everyone's like audience pictures and then he posts it on his Instagram, or he gives you the link on his Instagram. So I don't know exactly what that means. I've seen that in previous tapings he's posted to Facebook. So maybe he posts these pictures like on his Facebook and that's it. So who knows? Once you're in the studio though, absolutely have to power off your phone or keep it on silent. They'll call you out if you try to take pictures while going into the studio. So don't do it. Don't give them the trouble. But once you get into the studio, they sit you down. And by the way, the only thing that's confusing is even if you're first in line, no matter which line you are, general or priority, they're still going to kind of divide you by wristband. Like, we were first in line and we still had people that had like 2 wristbands, like a gold one and the color. So today's color was purple, and I think they change up the color all the time because like previous people on their reviews were like, oh, we got a teal one, but these other people got a gold one. So they get a double wristband, and then that just means they get to sit like in these like theater, like movie theater style seats in the front. And then there's like bleacher style seats that are on like a raised seating area, and that's where we ended up. But I mean, I was okay with where we sat because we were in the front row of that seating area, so I was okay with that. The sound was kind of low. If you've ever been to an Ellen show taping, Ellen's like sound is really low, so you kind of have to like tune in, kind of like that. A little louder, but still like you're like, what did he say? If like audience members are really loud, you'll like miss like the first half of his sentence of whoever's talking. So I'm like, oops. That's the only thing I didn't really like about that taping. The band, the Late Late Show band. Oh my gosh, can I just say how amazing that band is? At the end of the show, Reggie and the rest of the band play and like do like almost like a complete song, right? They do like a complete song. And guess who got to dance with Reggie? This guy danced with Reggie. Totally. He was just grooving. Give me an example. Yeah. Reggie's awesome. I think he's just a little, maybe, because he was, I don't know if I want to recreate this for you, because I don't think it's going to end up on air, but he was literally swimming on the floor. There's no other way to describe it. He was swimming on the floor while singing. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Was he singing? He was literally swimming on the floor. Yeah. Towards the end of the song, that was amazing. Oh, and my life was complete because after the show, you know, the fluffer guy's like, oh, James Corden is going to come down and he's going to shake everyone's hands. And I'm thinking, oh, he's only going to come up to like that little front section with like the cushy seats because there was a camera like right in front of me. Guys, he touched this hand. He touched this hand. I shook James Corden's hand. He came through like that cushy seating area, and then I was like, oh, he's not gonna reach this far. I reached out my hand anyway, and he reached like kind of behind the cameraman and reached for my hand. He reached for my hand. He reached for my hand and he shook it. The guests on the show were great. Kieran Culkin and Adam Devine, amazing. They're super hilarious. Yeah. So I cannot complain about this evening. Also, I have to give One Iota, the staff members, a big shout out because they're super friendly from start to finish. None of them gave me any attitude. None of them were mean. None of them were rushing people out of the studio. They accommodated when people needed to run to the bathroom after the taping. So I cannot complain. I don't think I vlogged from here last time, but the first time I ate at Mommy Burger, I was like, that's it. The burger is full of flavor. Do not get me wrong. Full of flavor. But they're teeny. They could fit it on my hand. But a lot of good flavor here. I'm going to vlog dinner because last time I was here, the first time I was here, I didn't get to vlog at all. So yeah, I'll vlog what I'm eating. Maybe try it out for the camera. Ooh. Okay, so I got the cheesy tots. And I got an Impossible Burger. Look at that. I feel like I need to get it from this angle though, just to get more burger. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at Tom's burger, looks good too.
Wait.
Oh, look at that cheese. Look at that cheese. Yes. You ready? You could try yours first.
I like when people watch me eat.
Nice.
It's really good. Okay.
I got the Impossible Truffle Maker because they like to be punny with the vegans and vegetarians. That looks good. That actually looks really good. Oh yeah. Oh, what is that? Okay. It's sliding, it's messing. You can definitely taste that it is an Impossible patty. It's really well seasoned, and there's a good spice to it too. I'm gonna try these tots. They look real big and they look real crispy. Look at that. Dude, that is one tot. That's one tot. I want to try it by itself without the sauce. I was not expecting that much like potatoiness inside. I don't know how to describe that. Like usually a tot is like way overcooked and all you can taste is the crisp and then there's like nothing else inside. This one's got like, I mean look how meaty it is. I think I'm gonna try this sauce really quick.
What sauce is that?
I don't know, like a ranch. Some kind of aioli. Looks like mayo. But that's pretty good. It's nice and creamy. Also guys, I had to do it. I had to do it. I did it. I bought merch. It's because when I was at the studio, in January, I saw James Corden's like merch, and I was like, I'm gonna get me a keychain. And then my inner self was like, nah, girl, you shouldn't get that keychain. Why? Because you ain't gone to a taping of it, and so you don't deserve it. Oh, you're right. Shoot. Yeah, let me earn it. So yeah, inner monologues happen all the time with me. Do you see that? Do you see all that? Do you see all that? Do you see all that under there? Okay, final thoughts on umami. Being that it was my second experience there, the second experience was better. I know I said at first that the tots were really good, but for some reason that grease just like pools at the bottom of like their side dishes that are fried, and I don't know what it is. Like, it just doesn't sit right in my stomach. Tom was even like looking at it like he didn't even want to, like, he looked disgusted. But the Impossible Burger was good. Good flavor. It's well cooked. It's not like dry. There are some places that can dry out the Impossible Burger, and they did it spot on. A little on the spicy side, which I for some reason was not expecting, but the truffle flavor was really good. So yeah, I mean, it's cool. I know the first time I said, like, would I go back there again? Probably not, and I did anyway. So, but yeah, overall, good experience this time around. By the way, I mentioned it in the restaurant, and I didn't show you guys. I did end up getting a keychain, and it says Carpool Karaoke on it. Doing one more stop at the Grove, and then it's off to San Diego we go. Luckily, we didn't get out too late, so it's actually pretty decent in the evening. So I won't be too like tired when we get home. But yeah, can't wait to get home.